Right, Mother's Day is right around the corner, and what do you get a mom that seems to have everything? Well, Paul from the cheese shop of Centerbrook is here with some unique ideas, and you can't go wrong with giving food,
Even
right?
if they don't have everything, this is really a good choice. And I know my sister, for one, loves your store, so that's probably niece and nephew. You're probably the first place they should go.
Well,
Yeah.
even if they don't eat it themselves, they have company. You know, people come over, so they have something good to serve. So
Always
it
nice to
works very
have.
well.
Yeah. So we're talking about some unique cheese pairings today,
We're doing
too,
cheese
right?
pairings today and throwing in a little bit about Mother's Day gifts. A cheese pairing basically is a way of adding a lot of flavor and color and excitement to an already great product, and I'm a little biased when it comes to that.
So are we?
But cheese just works very well with that. And it's funny because I was a purist for so many years. I like nothing on my cheese.
Okay.
A couple years ago, my wife and I went to Italy, and we had a beautiful meal at a winery. And at the end of this 5-course meal, I thought we were done, and they came out with a whole array of cheese and acacia honey. And it was like, wow, this just opened up my eyes to having toppings on cheese. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about acacia honey.
That's what we have right
and
here,
this
right?
one here is from Italy.
Ooh.
Comes from the acacia tree. And what's different about acacia honey, it's very light and clear. It doesn't have a heavy aftertaste the way some honeys can.
Okay.
So it lends itself very nicely to cheeses, and you can put it on anything: goat cheese, blue cheese. Today we're doing Arethusa Blue. Arethusa is a cheese company in Litchfield, Connecticut.
Sure.
Even people who don't like blue tend to like it with the honey on it. Anyway, Arethusa is in Litchfield, Connecticut, and they make a beautiful blue that's won all kinds of awards. And you're having that on little phyllo shells, which are really nice to make up appetizers, desserts. You can use them for anything. They're quick. We sell
Complements
smoked
it
salmon
nicely.
that people like with it.
That is really good.
Yep, it's a real winner in our store, but it
I wouldn't
does a
have
nice
thought to put honey on cheese.
Yeah, and as I say, just about any cheese that you want. The honey comes in various different sizes. This makes a nice gift. Instead of taking a bottle of wine to someone's house for dinner, you could take a bottle of honey.
What a good idea.
And it works out very nice, and people do love it. They're addicted to this honey, coming back all the time.
Yeah, you know, I think that's the type of honey that if you have digestive problems, am I right? There's a type of honey that they say to use.
Well, I think the milder honey would probably be better for that purpose, because like if you get a heavy honey, chestnut honey, it's very powerful.
You really can taste the difference, how it's nice and light. You're right.
Absolutely.
What do we got over here?
All right, the next item is a new company, Blake Hill Preserves. They're up in Windsor, Vermont, and they came out with a whole cheese pairing line, which is perfect for me because it's right in with what I do. And the actual bottles jars are labeled as to what cheese goes with that.
Well, that's
For
handy.
example, one is a fig, pear, and honey, which is really great because it goes with everything. It's one of those items, fig just goes with every cheese.
Yeah.
We have a French onion with rosemary.
That sounds good.
Now
A little
that's good on
savory.
Alpine cheeses like Swiss's, Appenzeller, what have you. We used it last week on a pork tenderloin, and it just added so much flavor to that.
What a good idea.
I know.
A lot of these things, serve multifunction, and even though there are guidelines as to what cheese they go with, basically whatever your palate likes, it works.
Yeah, you can experiment a little
that's
bit,
the fun
right?
in it. Just put it all out there and see what works.
And in fact, they actually make a little gift collection here of 8 different jars of the product, so you can.
That's another.
A little gift that you can mix up and try and see which one you like before you buy a big jar.
For Mother's Day.
So that's a very popular item.
Tell folks where they can find you if they want to come check you out.
We're at the Cheese Shop, 33 Main Street in Centerbrook, Connecticut. And
Open during construction, right?
Open during construction. New order lines coming in. And by the way, on Ink Magazine over there, all these items are listed in this month's issue. And those of you who can find the magazine, it's out there. It's a nice thing. 33 Main Street, we're 10 to 5:30 every day, closed Sundays.
Thanks so much. Bye,
Thanks.
everyone.